In this video, I want to talk about why trading is a probability game. So if you think about trading and you oversimplify trading, in the end, the essence of trading is that we are playing a probability game. When you trade, you will be always working with probabilities. And the odds of winning a trade or losing a trade will be based on your trading system, on your emotional control, in your experience in the market, in your risk management, okay? So the actions you take in the market and the data you manage in the market will determine the success probability or the odds of having a successful trade being in your favor or against you. So the better data that you use for taking your trades, the better your trading psychology that you apply in the market, the higher your experience in the actual markets, the many years you have watching charts and seeing patterns in these charts and identifying these patterns and trading accordingly, the more capable you are of taking action in the correct and exact moment, because trading is also about timing. You need to do the right things at the right time. So this is a concept that a lot of people, a lot of traders on YouTube, I never see anyone talking about this. But in the end, trading, as I said before, is a probability game. You will never have 100% probability of winning a trade or losing a trade, because you are always balancing the odds of winning or losing a trade. The only thing, or the only situation that you will have 100% probability of winning a trade if you create a token or you are the CEO of a project and you have insider information or you have already what's going to happen, because you have 100% of the control of the token or the shares of the token. But if you are in an open market like Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, altcoins, or stocks or commodities, you will be always working with probabilities, because even hedge funds, even big investment firms, they are working always with probability, because even if they have high advanced softwares and insider information and high advanced, let's say, everything to read the markets, they are always working with probabilities, because almost never you will have 100% probability in trading of winning or losing a trade. So if we know that trading is a probability game, our only work or our only commitment as traders needs to be on having the most probability, the most odds in our side to win those trades. And how we can make sure that we have the most probability in our side of being right and making money and profit from the market. As I said before, we need to develop a strong and simple trading system or trading strategy that we follow the same rules, the same times, in the same moments, and we do exactly the same things, and we have structured these rules, let's say, to act in certain situations accordingly, so we don't rely on emotions to take these actions, okay? This is the first thing. Then the second thing is managing our emotions, being able of avoiding fear and greed, okay? And this is in most part achieved by having a strong and reliable trading system, because if you rely and you are confident in your trading system or your trading strategy, you will not rely on your emotions, because the first mistake that I see on beginner traders, myself in the past, was relying on emotions before taking a trade. And I'm not talking about relying on my gut feeling, because my gut feeling is based on my experience in the market. After 6 years of watching the same charts, the same patterns, my brain, even if my system tells me that doing something, my gut, that in the reality is my brain that has 6 years of experience watching the markets, is telling me that something, even if my system is telling me that I need to do something, my gut, it is my experience, is telling me that not do this or doing it, okay? So I'm not talking about not acting on my emotions or not acting on my gut, because my gut feeling, as I said before, is based on my instinct, based on my experience, based on the market, okay? But emotions, I'm talking about, I need to enter right now because I feel FOMO, because the asset is going up, okay? Or the asset is going down, I need to exit, okay? Because I'm fearful. This is the first mistake that I see most commonly in beginner traders, okay? Also, your trading psychology, how you manage your risks, how you manage your capital, how you manage your profits, when to take profit, when to exit the position, okay? So these are things that we need to think about. We need to think about how we can put the probability on our side, because if we know that trading is all about probability, we need to make sure that the probability is on our side when we are taking a trade. So our only job as traders needs to be on focusing on having this probability 51% on our side rather than 49%. We need to have the most probability in our side for making sure, even if it's 1% most probability, we need to have that 1%, because this 1% can make or break the deal when we are trading. This is a different video from what I usually tend to upload on my channel, but I think that this kind of things, this kind of concepts about trading, no one is talking about this. No one is talking about the oversimplification of our job, because as traders, trading is our job. And if we oversimplify the concept of trading, the concept of the markets, okay, and our job as a traders is just working with probabilities, okay, relying on certain things to make sure that the probability is on our side. And once you realize this, you can optimize this process to make it better, to make it improve, to improve as a trader, okay? Because when you understand the basic things, the most basic things, then you can expand to the most complex things, okay? So that's what I wanted to share with you today. So thank you for your time, and we see you in the next video.